everyone. Happy Saturday. I hope you all are having a great start towards your Saturday. I know we're going to have a mostly beautiful day ahead. I also know today happens to be Kentucky Fan Day for UK sports. Since it's my first fan day in the Bluegrass, I've got my Kentucky blue on. I hope you all are also wearing some Kentucky blue. I see some people already active in the comments. Hello. Hello Wheelwright, hello Corbin, hi Shelbyville, Richmond, and Rowdy. Nice to see you all. Thanks for joining me this morning. As always, if you guys have any questions or about the forecast, or you want something specific for your county, just drop your county name in the comments. I'll do my best to go about and make sure everyone's completely fully informed. But we've got an active weekend ahead for us, so let's go ahead and dive right in to our forecast for our weekend. Now, our tower cam isn't showing a lot of activity at the moment. We mostly notice a little bit of lingering cloud cover, but take a look at these temperatures as we go about the day. Whew, it's going to get nice and steamy by the time we head towards 5 o'clock. We're looking at 87, maybe 88 in some parts of the region. It's going to get nice and warm, like I said. It's going to be also paired with some humidity that we're going to see over parts of the day, so it's going to feel a little bit muggy as you go about your afternoon right now. Now, if we look in the past 48 hours, I really wanted to mention this. There's two counties that I selected here in regards to rainfall, but there was tons of rainfall in the past 48 hours for our friends in westernmost Kentucky, specifically Fulton County. Look at them. They got an 11.5 inches of rainfall. Now, I think that's Christian County. At least that's where I was intending to click on for the 5.5 inches of rainfall. But that's some widespread rainfall for our friends in parts of western Kentucky. We only ended up getting around maybe half an inch in parts of central Kentucky. As we look forward in regards to what we can expect, the next storms, it's going to be a lot less than 11.5. So we're really on the lucky side of that for us here in central and eastern Kentucky. I see your question, Anthony. Don't worry, I'm going to get around to it here in just a second. Right now, though, like I said, we've got some beautiful conditions. I thought I would show our downtown Lexington cam too. We're currently settled around 76, but look at that humidity right now, 74%. It's going to stay nice and humid throughout the day, really setting us up for maybe some pop-up showers in the afternoon. And again, towards later this evening, that's when we're going to see a bout of rain push through tonight. And then we'll see some storms head our way tomorrow. We're going to have a really active weather setup for tomorrow. We already see a lot of activity happening for our friends in parts of western Kentucky right now. Now, I want to point out that there's a little bit of light show happening for them at the moment. But in regards to, I guess, strength of the storm, it's already weakening as it starts to approach parts of central Kentucky, right? It's already starting to weaken. And in fact, by the time it hits us, it's going to be completely disorganized. It's not going to be impactful at all. If we zoom in and get a little bit of a better look at it, we see right now we're just experiencing cloud cover in parts of central and eastern Kentucky. It's almost like the storms are going to split. You can kind of see it a little bit. We're along like I-69 that the storms are starting to split a little bit. They're going to lose tons of steam, and it's just going to leave us with maybe some pop-up showers as we head towards the 2 to 4 hour. That's when we're going to see any chances of rainfall for parts of the region. Let's break it down into specifics, though. Like I said, that there's going to be some of that rainfall that's pushing through. This model outlook, I'm using the HER right now if you're a weather nerd and you want to follow along on the model outlook. This one's saying that we might get a little bit of rain around 2 o'clock, but look at how quickly, like I said, it dissolves almost like right once it hits parts of central Kentucky. In regards to Madison County, I know y'all asked a question in there. You might get a little bit of rainfall parts of this evening, but look at what we start to see developing for just west of us, right? We see some really active weather patterns. It's going to be a strong line of storms, but the problem is folks, it's coming in late tonight. So if you got your WKYT weather app, and even if you don't, make sure that's downloaded, your weather alerts are on, because this could be associated with some stronger wind gusts across parts of the region. Look at how heavy that and widespread that rain is going to be. It's going to be stretching from northern Kentucky all the way down through southern Kentucky. And again, it's going to be coming late tonight into early Sunday morning. Now, I saw we had a question about hazard, about when we can expect storms. You guys are going to expect some rainfall in those early Sunday morning hours that might linger into first part of your Sunday. But the system I really want us all to focus on, the reason why we have a severe threat on our Sunday, is not from that rainfall. As you all can see, we've got the pop-up showers here and there. What we're really trying our best to focus on is this storm system. It's headed our way 8 o'clock on Sunday, and it's going to be a strong one. We start to see strong rains hitting our friends in Lawrenceburg at around 8 o'clock on Sunday. It's going to get really strong at around 10 o'clock. So our friend that asked a question about Madison County, That is when we're looking to see most of that activity. 10 o'clock, maybe a little bit beforehand, that's when you're going to start to notice winds pick up. Our friends in hazard that are acting about activity, it should lose a lot of steam before it hits you guys. So you guys just might get substantial amounts of rainfall, but that's still dangerous in its own right. You know, we've had so much rainfall so far this month that I don't think we really can take that much more. Our soil's really saturated at the moment, so in regards to total rainfall, we don't really need a lot more, right? We're just starting off August. We had so much rain in July, so we're hopefully going to subside in regards to rainfall. As we look then towards those early Monday morning hours, hazard again, since you all asked the question, Anthony, I know you're the one that asked the question. It's looking like maybe some heavy rain late Sunday, early Monday. So again, since it's in the overnight, keep those weather alerts on. I can't stress that enough, especially if you're going to bed and you're not going to be awake for these storms. It's something to really keep in mind and stay alert for. I wanted to kind of show a perspective of those wind gusts because we can literally see outlined on the map the red, pink, orange, yellow of where those wind gusts are going to come in, and they're going to be real quick associated with that quick line of storms. So we see a 36 in Frankfurt, 36 miles an hour in Lawrenceburg. We see it then quickly push over parts of central Kentucky. So then we got 34 in Cynthiana, 31 in Lexington, 29 in Danville. Look at what we're expecting for Mount Sterling at 10 o'clock on Sunday. Now, these are damaging wind gusts. That's the biggest risk we're going to notice. So our Storm Prediction Center has up. Yesterday when I was with y'all for the evening, we were looking at maybe parts of eastern Kentucky was under a marginal risk. Now the whole state is under a slight risk. It's important to note that, yes, this is a level 2, but we're looking at mostly wind risk, hail risk. There's a minor, I cannot stress to you how minor it is, tornado risk. It's looking more like it's going to be some straight line wind damage, if anything, or we're going to look at maybe potential for hail, because those storms are going to be pretty hefty and strong as they push across parts of the region. So you're going to get one round to start your Sunday, pop-up showers littered throughout the day, one round to wrap up your Sunday. Now, in regards to rainfall that we can expect over the next 7 days, the reason why I pointed out the 11.5 inches that we saw just the other day, look at how much we're going to get in the next 7 days. We're not even coming anywhere close. Maybe 3 inches-ish, roughly 2 3/4 for Frankfurt. We're going to get barely up towards 1 3/4 in Lexington, maybe 3 in Danville. It's a little bit kind of scattered in regards to the system, but it's still a substantial enough amount that we could see flooding of roadways. As you all know, I'm saying turn around, don't drown. Don't drive if you see water pooling on the roadways. Just turn around, take another route. It's just best for you and your family and your loved ones to stay safe in your car. Oh, my graphics are not working now. There we go. Now we're back into it. Our breakdown for your Saturday, though. So for your Saturday plans, for all of our friends that are going to go out to Kentucky Fan Day, steamy temperatures, mix of sun and clouds. It's mainly dry. If we're going to see some of that activity, again, it's probably going to be between the 2 and the 4 o'clock hours. It's going to be super quick, right? It's not going to last very long. Like I said, it's going to be between the 2 and 4 o'clock hours. It could be maybe a maximum, I'm thinking a 30-minute long shower just across parts of central Kentucky. Loses complete gusto by the time it heads towards eastern Kentucky. And if you're trying to think about what you should do for the next couple days, like I said, today's mainly dry. Don't make any outdoor plans for Sunday because we are capping and ending our day with some storm chances. And there is only pop-up shower chances in the middle of the day on Sunday, but there is chances for damage for the first round of storms on Sunday and the second round of storms on Sunday. So it's going to be really important that we don't plan on doing anything in the middle of the day, just in case, you know, the timing of those storms shift. You know, the weather is really active and always changing. That's why it's so fun for us to track as meteorologists. So it's going to be important that we kind of keep our eye on it. Monday, we're going to see storm chances increase, but we're also going to see cooler temperatures. I'm talking not upper 80s, lower 80s. So it's definitely going to cool down substantially. So there's your forecast breakdown. I hope this was helpful for you all as you start off your Saturday. I'll be back with you tomorrow morning, of course, for another WKYT Mornings for Sunday. Of course, you should watch it before you watch Kentucky Newsmakers. If you guys have any questions in regards to this forecast or you want to know specifics for your area, go ahead. I think I hit everyone in the comments. I was trying to keep my eye on the chat as I was going. But if you have anything else you want me to talk about or address, go ahead and drop it in the comments. I'll go back and I'll take a look at it to try and make sure everyone stays the most informed. Of course, download that WKYT weather app so that way you can stay the most up to date for those weather alerts. Again, because both of these storms are coming in like classic sleeping timing, right? When we expect a lot of people to be in bed. And because there is associated damaging winds with that, we're really going to want to make sure you have some sort of alert system active in case your power goes out overnight, in case you're seeing your weather radio doesn't work. That I know we saw that happen a little bit the past couple days. So we just want to make sure that everything's all up to date. So download that WKYT weather app. We'll keep you in the know to the most as we can. But thank you for joining me. I hope you all have a great Saturday. I will see you tomorrow morning on WKYT Mornings, and if not, on our Facebook Live after. Have a great rest of your day, guys.